What is up, people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Goods XY. We back in the building, man. Listen, get my headphones on. Get the headphones on. Listen, so we are here, people. Drake and Kendrick's epic 2024 is officially winding down as we step into 2025. A year that, in my opinion, will be full of even more spiraling drama and unexpected plots and twists, man. Let's not overlook the consistent entertainment and laughter brought to us by none other than OVO Akademiks himself, aka the Glaze Unit General, man.
No, we're glazing tonight. We are? We're glazing tonight. What's up? Say something.
Glaze Unit! We all know this battle between Drake and Kendrick is pretty much over, right? With both artists throwing their share of subliminal shots. One side, however, has resorted to using streamers as platforms for those subliminals.
When I see her, I see two bad ones, nigga. What's up? See two bad ones, man. Fuck what y'all talking about.
Which is crazy. Now listen, while this beef kicked off towards the beginning of the year, Drake has made his appearances on some streams. He's made an appearance on SQC's and Aiden Ross's live stream well before saying a single word on Akademiks stream. And yet we all know Akademiks has mastered the art of making excuses for how one-sided his love affair with Aubrey is.
You deemed that nigga for tickets to a concert. He 21 Savage had to get you them. Act this shit like that.
He didn't see it. He didn't see it.
But look, at this point, it's like Akademiks is the Travis Hunter of streaming, dog. Constantly coming up with ridiculous excuses to explain why his girl is sleeping over at another streamer's crib. But nevertheless, we're gonna let Akademiks explain it because he is attempting to explain why he's in his own lane and he doesn't need a Drake interview.
Stop the cap.
Cal says, thank you for the 10, it says, yo, why is Drake skipping you, gang? You have had his back the most and he can't give you a stream. I don't think he's skipping me, bro.
Here we go. We already started. We starting off quick. You don't think he's skipping him. So everybody else believes this and he doesn't. But let's continue on.
These are deliverables for Kick. I don't even stream on Kick. I just don't know how to like continually say it. Like, I don't have that much expectation or I don't do things with the expectations that that person has to give me something. You know what I mean?
Don't look like somebody trying to explain why their domestic violence-filled relationship is okay and the person beating them actually means well. That's what it seems like. Like when you searching for things to say, you searching for the words, trying to find the words. Like, you not gonna find the words that make this look good. But we gonna let you continue on, dog. Keep going.
I mean,
yeah, it's getting tough, dog.
I don't know if I'll ever have like a good answer for that for y'all.
Because there is no answer.
You want to play into the other side of you want to play into the other side of what I guess people want. All right, let's play into this, right? Let's say I feel a way. And I'm kind of upset. Let's say that, right? What fans want is for me to say fuck Drake, right? But that's just not my even demeanor, even if it was something I felt entitled to. So y'all still want to get what y'all want, right? Like, that's just not me. Y'all think me and 6ix9ine has never had disagreements? You ever see me come out here and say fuck 6ix9ine? No. So it's like, y'all want me to turn against someone. But number one, I don't feel that entitled. But number two, even if I did feel that entitled, it wouldn't manifest in me say fucking the guy. Pause. Like, I wouldn't say fuck him. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say, yo, he's trash. I wouldn't change my tune on his music.
Grade A gaslighting, bro. Grade A gaslighting. Like, trying to make this into people want you to crash out on Drake is diabolical and super extreme, bro. I get the angle you trying to go at, but this angle is crazy. To try to justify this and say that people want you to crash out on Drake is wild. It's wild to me. We're literally about to head into 2025, and Drake still hasn't made a single appearance on your stream, dog. And listen, I get it. Different platforms, business decisions, all that. But bruh, this man has thrown his credibility into the fire for his love for you, Aubrey. He's created narratives to prop you up in a battle that you lost. He probably can't even step foot in LA without a security team because of the crash outs he's formed on your behalf. And you can't even call Act on his live stream to get the people to know he's not completely delusional. Like, literally, you could call Act and say what's up and say something for like 5 minutes, and that would take some of this shit off of his back. And that hasn't happened, and that's crazy wild.
I'll just be like, all right, cool. Like, all right, I know this guy's he's kind of like a fake one. All right, cool. I know that for when he has to talk to me as a man and I have to talk to him as a man.
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
It's only when these artists go public with me, right? The only way you would ever get me to say something crazy about Drake, and once y'all gonna bait it now, because I'm gonna give you the key. If Drake came out and said, Akademiks a bitch, fuck this nigga. He's a weirdo.
Yo, Akademiks, dip from my live, man. Real talk, man. I don't really like that, bro.
To feel disappointed by an artist or whatever, what do you think I'm gonna just, like, I'm not a girl.
So Drake got to come out and literally call you a bitch for you to feel some type of way. Like, this man is literally on stream making excuses for you, for Drake, pretending like all he's done on Drake's behalf doesn't at least warrant one appearance. Like, he literally got to call you a bitch for you to feel like you deserve something.
Emotional damage.
I know what y'all want. Y'all want me to say or go on a campaign that I've gone on versus many artists against Drake, but I've told you all of those campaigns are rooted in—
Hold on. Let me do you a favor, bro. Let me read that super chat for you, man. It says, Ak, you gotta understand us. It's like watching Travis Hunter and his girl. You are our famous streamer. You are our famous streamer, but we keep seeing Drake show everyone love but you. He keeps playing you and it's frustrating. Dog, they trying to tell you, dog. And listen, the real issue here is Akademiks is out here acting like he doesn't care, dog. He's spinning this narrative in a way possibly to avoid looking like he's getting slimed out, bro. You the one getting slimed out. And for you to get on the stream and be like, I'm not a girl.
Oh, Drake talking, my bad.
Bruh, seriously? Listen, this man is literally out here with pom-poms crashing out for another man and still feels the need to convince people he's not a girl. That's insane behavior, dog. And look, Ak, man, this reverse psychology angle attempt is a cool attempt, Mr. Livingston, but nah, it ain't, dog. You think you could justify all this glazing by blaming the people and claiming that they want you to go against Drake? That ain't gonna fly, bro. We all know at the end of the day, you won't go against Drake because you love him more than just the music, bruh. And deep down, you want him on your stream. That's always been the goal. But you're so scared to say it out loud because if it doesn't happen, the embarrassment will be monumental on top of all the embarrassing moments you've already racked up.
Meek, I didn't think respected me. Baby, I didn't think respected me. Even SZA, I think she didn't respect me to have a conversation. So we had one publicly.
Bro, we bringing SZA back into this, dog. Like, bro, you talking about respect publicly? It's clear you reserve your loudest smoke for women, dog. Screwface John smoked you on a diss track after you came for him. This happened right after you threatened to make a diss track about Rhapsody.
You want to go get your not like us moment? Well, you going to be battling with Big Ak, okay? I'm going to hit the studio and we going to do this buffoonery straight to your face.
But still to this day, you have no response for Screw. This is history repeated. We've seen you do this countless of times. You got all the smoke for the women, but when it comes to the men, you stop. I don't want to hear no, I'm not a rapper, I don't do this no more, because you were ready to do that shit for Rhapsody. All SZA said was chat, and you had all the bass of your voice and all the smoke for SZA. Now, you ain't got no smoke for nobody else. Listen, man, Ak's tone and all this tells you everything you need to know.
So you could say, oh no, Ak's a hoe because he don't feel entitled. I'm sorry I feel entitled. I don't feel entitled. I've never gotten anything. I've only worked for it. I've never gotten recognition unless I duly earn it. When people say, do you think if you weren't the biggest Drake wouldn't? I don't think that. I think I worked to get everything I got. I think I worked to get mentioned at the end of that song. I think I work for everything. I've never asked someone for a position, for money. I've never asked someone for a handout, for a shout out. I never asked for a favor. And I make sure I don't ask for a favor. Because when they give you a favor, that favor comes with a lot of caveats. So I could talk my shit freely when I'm off that Hen Dog, I'm off that Don Julio, I'm off that Casamigos. It doesn't matter. Again, I told y'all this before. The first time me and Drake talked, we got into it. We were cussing each other out. I didn't felt he respected me as in the way how our conversation went. I ain't felt there was respect there.
So y'all in a toxic relationship. Got it.
We then establish respect, and after that, I'm cool with him. I'm locked in with him. But none of that comes with, oh no, you need to give me this. Bro, I'm not no nigga in your entourage. You don't need to give me nothing. You see, I think differently from other people. When people come to do an interview with me, I know it's because they value the platform and they need the platform. I don't look at it as they're throwing me a bone. If that's how you ran around hip hop, you got to work harder. Anytime I haven't seen an interview, I work harder to make sure I got to get the interview.
So is that what you're doing here? You working hard for this interview? Is that what is going on here? Because you've been working extra hard. for this interview. Listen, you can shift the narrative and play it all you want and pretend like you really don't care about a Drake interview. You know you do. But we all know it would be detrimental to you to get on here and say how much you want that interview, because you know how bad that looks for you. It looks bad for you if you sit here and say, I deserve an interview. I need that interview. I did so much for him that I should get that interview, which we're not expecting you to say. I wouldn't say that shit. We're not expecting you to say that shit. But what we're expecting you to do is for you to move accordingly, bruh. If you getting one-sided out here, bruh, carry on. We should not be going this hard for somebody that doesn't reciprocate it, bruh. Like, yo, it's clear when you got your own people in your chat, your own fans out here in your comments telling you how crazy this looks. And you keep trying to justify it by saying you don't care. That's toxic, dog. You're literally Travis Hunter, bro. You sitting in the whip right now. And she inside getting packed out by streamers.
I think I had a yum yum.
It's wild, bro. It looks crazy for you, dog. And honestly, I don't even understand how you get the audacity to even sit here and talk about it. Like, bro, don't talk about this shit because it doesn't look good for you. The more you try to explain it, the crazier you look. You're sitting here, the tone of your voice is super soft. Like, your body language says it all, dog. I mean, don't listen to me. Look at your comments. It ain't me, dog. They telling you. As a matter of fact, let's check them out real quick. I mean, since we on that, look here. Act voice gets all soft and shit when it comes to Drake. Act deep down. How come Drake don't want me, man? Bro, he did Bobby XQC, that white guy with the mustache, and Aiden Ross. Like, enough is enough. Act love Drake more than his damn self. They got me feeling like a yapping menace. Act think that reverse psychology get him an interview. Bro, I'm going down the line. I'm not even picking. I don't think people want you to hate Drake. People want you to realize that Drake doesn't revere you in the same way you do him. It's been proven multiple times. On another note, you have disrespected artists plenty of times without them even mentioning you. So the whole disrespect talk is a deflection. Bro, we could keep going.
Please! No!
Drake should have given Act the $2 million he gave Young Thug for holding him down the whole year. Can't spell Drake without Act. Drake sees small Act as a goofy. He would never do content with him. Act using a fan comment to get his personal gripe off. Dick riding another man this hard is genuinely LGBT energy. Drake owes you a full live stream, not just an interview. Why does he sound so soft talking about this? It's like he's trying to convince himself. He's technically making sense and saying all the right things, but we still know he's hurting. It's a cope. Didn't Drake tell Act to dip from his page before? Didn't he go on a big rant last 2 years feeling entitled to interviews from rappers and other media personalities? Act wants to keep hoping Drake comes out of his house to drink one day. Bro, I'm telling you, dog, it's not just me, man. This is why I see people be sitting here talking about, oh, yo, you're always going in on Act. Oh, you always doing this. Bro, it's clear as day. Like, if you want to sit there and listen to what he says and take what he says, the cope and everything in between, and, you know, take that for whatever you want to take it, fine. Do you, dog? But it's clear as day. I just went down a bunch of comments. I didn't pick those comments. I didn't choose the bad ones. I went straight down the line. Everybody sees it. You're looking wild out here, dog. You have to stop this, man. This is my talk to you before the year ends. 2025, do better. You have a chance to do better, bro. Do better. Talk about hip-hop in a way that you don't look biased. Who cares who the fuck your favorite rapper is? You keep talking about your favorite rapper. We don't care. People that look at you and look at you for information, that they want to know what's going on, they want you to be fair. Be fair. Like, people might look at this channel and people might say, yeah, you're pro Kendrick and this, that. Well, Kendrick hasn't really shown anything that would make me not pro Kendrick. Like, what I talk about with Drake is shit that's actually going on. Y'all keep waiting and wanting Kendrick to fumble for me to talk about Kendrick fumbling, but Kendrick doesn't barely even say shit. And that's the difference between him and Drake. Kendrick is chilling somewhere, unbothered about this stuff, but Drake is the one coming out on these streams and making these slide comments. And has Kendrick maybe thrown out some subliminals in music? Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do in music, not on stream, not side comments. Anybody can make a side comment. Artistically throw your shit in there, bro. You're an artist, right? Do that. Art. Like, come on, man. What are we talking about here, man? Like, 2024 got to stop with the excuses. Stop making excuses for these niggas. If these niggas got weird actions, they got weird things that they doing, hold them boys accountable. It is what it is, dog. Hold them boys accountable. This coping that we seeing right here, this ain't it, dog. This ain't it. And everybody see it.
If I want the interview, when I started seeing them making all these goofy ass lists, I didn't call somebody up. I made sure they had to do it. I deal with everything with hard work. I'm not Drake's bitch. I'm not his baby mama. I'm not his kid.
And that's the problem people have with you. You're not seeing it. You're not understanding that this is how people people are looking at you. You keep coming here and telling us, you're not my bitch, I'm not his kid. The fact that you feel the need to defend that says everything we need to know. You know it's making you look like that, but you're trying to convince people otherwise by claiming that you don't care. Well, if you don't care, stop D-riding, bruh. Stop glazing. Stop sitting here doing all this extra shit. Stop disrespecting people on the behalf of Drake. That's the issue they got with you. You disrespecting people. You saying foul shit in the premise of a joke. You're disrespecting people in the name of Drake. That's what you doing wrong, dog. Fuck that. We talking to this man's soul today.
You see, I move different than people.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Bow, 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 bow. That's that booty me.
I move different than people. Y'all wouldn't understand it. I've told y'all 30 times.
Hey, what am I now?
I got several interviews with Youngboy I could put out to break the net, but that's my man's.
No, you ain't putting them out with Youngboy because you can't put them out. You cannot, because you know that would damage your relationship with Youngboy, and you want to keep that relationship. You want to keep that. Like, what are we talking about here, man? Stop gaslighting motherfuckers. Like, come on, bro.
I've never heard it. I've never heard Twitter say, yo, they snubbed Ak on this. Why Ak ain't get it? I've never heard it. I've never heard them say, I should be position this, that, and third. If anything, I always hear them say, why Ak? Fuck him. We hate him. I've never heard Twitter basically say I'm deserving of anything, but all of a sudden now you think I'm like some type of woman you could just fucking put a thought in my head and I just crash out off my emotions because you're...
Yeah.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick? Because my top 5 is Drake, 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 Drake.
If we broke it off, then you know it wasn't painless. If she got a watch, then you know it's not a stainless.
You've crashed out on your emotions plenty of times this year, man. And to go back on Akademiks talking about things that he's deserving of, things that, you know, nobody ever says, why Ak gets snubbed? Bro, this could have been the year for you to be that. I don't think you really realize that you could have gone up on a whole different level this year alone. Like, had you covered this in a better way, more professionally, more like a journalist, you could have gone up several levels. Now, it probably wouldn't have gone up the way you wanted it to do, like the viral way, which you know, were expecting when you crashed out and you did certain things. You wanted to choose the winning side and you wanted to stay there instead of staying in the middle and reporting on this like a journalist, you know, like the #1 journalist you think you are. Had you reported on it that way instead of picking a side and talking about one side the way you did, and it's not even just picking a side, right? Because Ak could pick a side. He could lean more towards a side and still been okay. But it's you deciding to disrespect the other side on behalf of the other side that done you in, dog. This is why people look at you the way they do, and you have forever cemented yourself in that space. Now, I hope 2025 is a change for you and you decide to do different and realize your worth. You deserve better, man. If you realize your worth, then maybe you could change that a little bit. And maybe things can change for you, dog. Maybe they'll change for you, man.
Saying I'm deserving of a Drake interview? I ain't never heard y'all say I was deserving of nothing. Nigga, I done streamed over 200 days this month. Oh, no, this year. I done put in mad hours.
Yes, about Drake. You put in mad hours on Drake. Don't forget to mention that part. You keep talking about the work you put in. You put in mad hours on Drake. Let's not forget that.
In rap, the rest of y'all don't matter. It's Drake, 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 Aubrey, Drizzy Drake, and Drizzy Marley, nigga. 100 hours a fucking month. I ain't never heard y'all say they drop a BT goddamn list. They don't even nominate a nigga like me. I ain't hear one person say, yo, Ak, you deserve that. Not one. But now y'all want me to think that I'm so malleable, like you could control me? Nigga, I do the controlling. Y'all can't control me.
I know you know how I feel.
You think you can manipulate me to be like, oh no, Drake, you owe me this. Nigga, I've never heard y'all tell me nothing that I ever deserved in life. BT violate me. This people violate me. These other people leave me out or whatever. Complex the only niggas who ever try, and it's because I work there. You think I'll be on their list if I work there? I've never seen y'all ever, and I'm not talking about my audience, I'm talking about Twitter, because they be the ones who think they got the power. Who think they could gaslight? Oh, Ak, they're doing you like a hoe. Why y'all ain't getting BT for doing me like a hoe? Why y'all ain't getting these other niggas for doing me like a hoe?
A hoe is a hoe, dog.
Y'all want me to play, I don't play the pawn. I'm not a bitch that when you trying to get at a nigga, you try to get his ex-hoe to come fuck with you. I'm not that. Oh, Drake talking, my bad. He talking. Period. So if y'all got y'all beefs with Drake, squabble up. Didn't I tell y'all that before? If you can't take Drake on by yourself, you ain't gonna use Ak getting at Drake. It won't happen. As long as Drake deals with me privately and publicly like a man.
Oh, okay. I see. So Ak is okay with being the side chick that can't post on the gram. Don't post on the gram. Don't take no pictures of us. Don't tell nobody about us. But as long as privately you love me,
that's mine. And I'm gonna stick beside him.
And that's what you're gonna settle for.
I'm gonna stick beside him.
I get it. Okay, take a one for the team. I see you.
I'm not one of y'all niggas who switch up for opportunities. I don't care where the popping side is. That's what a lot of y'all niggas did. Oh, Kendrick's side is popping. Oh, it's on favor to be over here. I'm going, nah, that's not me. I don't want to be there. I don't want to do 20v1s. I don't want to be with y'all doing all that other stuff.
You see how he throw them narratives in there? Now it's be back to the 20v1 shit. Cause ain't no way Drake lost. He just got jumped. Drake got jumped. Okay, all right.
If it was ever a time that me and Drake don't see eye to eye and it was ever public, it won't be the time where there's mad people not fucking with him. It would be an isolated time that I don't see eye to eye with him. We don't do team ups over here. That's me personally, okay?
It's funny how they say we don't do team ups when we literally watched Drake run to Thugger. We literally watched Drake try to form all the alliances that he could. Now Drake is, all of a sudden he's all about Toronto. These narratives that y'all try to push don't even make sense now at this point, but rock on, dog.
Listen, man, in due time, bro, in due time. They're trying to do proxy wars. Okay, we want you to get at Drake to help our agenda.
What?
That's just not what it is, man. Look at my history. And for as much as people say Ak is a dick rider, name a nigga who fell off that I used to fuck with heavy that I don't fuck with, and I've gone against him. So who you want on your team? You want a nigga who, hey, when he fuck with you, it don't matter if it's seen like you winning. They trying to act like I'm on the losing side now.
You are. What the fuck? Ain't no acting here, bro. The only one acting is you. What the fuck you talking about, bro? Man, this is what are niggas, bro? They trying to act like I'm on the losing nigga. Yo, what? Yo, you can make this shit up. What are we doing here, man? Nigga, what?
7 months ago, I was the biggest on the winning side. Now they're saying I'm on the losing side. You sure you don't want to switch teams? I don't want to switch teams mid-game. I'm sorry. That's not me. Maybe that's y'all. Y'all are the niggas who play the computer, and then the computer go up 30 on Madden, and then you go to the settings, control the settings, and then you switch teams. I don't do that, okay? I don't do that, all right?
So there's a lot of rambling for that. You could probably guess. But what I got out of that, the gist of that is basically that Ak is okay being the side bitch. Like, you just want to be a side bitch and play your position. I get it. It's cool. If you're okay with that position, play that position. And this whole team switching up, nobody's asking you to switch up teams. Nobody's asking you to do anything. I think people are just asking you to have some self-dignity, bro. Like, have some dignity, dog. Like, tone it down a little bit. Have a little bit of dignity for yourself. And getting on here and pretending like you don't care about a Drake interview is wild and crazy, dog. I'm pretty sure there's some journalists out there who really do care about a Drake interview. They would probably love to have a Drake interview right now. And to me, if we really gonna keep it 100, anybody is deserving of that interview, it would be you, dog. Like, I'm saying this to you. You deserve the Drake interview, bro. You've done so much for that, man. You deserve the interview. For all the people that were looking at him weird when these allegations were coming out, for all the people that were talking about him when all this other stuff was happening, you are the one person who stayed there. You, other people like Maul,
it's like a bundle package.
Y'all stayed there. Y'all were loyal. So you deserve that interview. I'm telling you this. Big Zoe, I'm telling you this. You deserve that interview. So the fact that you're not getting it, it makes you look crazy, man. And that's why your chat is going this way. That's why your comments are going this way. That's why people were talking about it that way. And that's why ultimately you have to explain the shit on your lives. This is where you're at, dog. You're a side chick and you don't know it. So we need some side chick awareness. And maybe you don't see it, but it's about to be a new year. You deserve better.
Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.